If you're thinking about investing in real estate, you need to be careful. Many investors have lost a lot of money because they have ignored these key factors. In this video, I'll show you common mistakes that people make when investing in real estate and how to avoid them. Stay with me to the end and you'll be way ahead of your game. My name is John, and I bring you the best of the best real estate investment opportunities, especially in the city of Abuja. Now let's dive right into it. Number one common mistake that people should try to avoid when investing is the issue of not doing proper research. If you're trying to do anything at all, you're trying to buy a pen, you're trying to buy a new phone, you're trying to buy anything at all, tell me that you do a little bit of research, right? You ask people about it, you talk about it with your friends, you do proper research on it. So why don't you do that when you're investing into the real estate sector? This is one factor you should consider when you are doing that. So if you're investing into the real estate sector, do your proper research, ask the right questions from the right sources, and of course, you'd be able to jump into that real estate investment with the right knowledge. Number two is the issue of not conducting proper due diligence. In this case, this is when investors ignore the power of doing proper due diligence. This is when you employ the services of a property lawyer, a certified property lawyer, and he goes ahead, goes through the right authorities, the right agencies, checks out all those boxes for you, makes sure that your property is duly registered with the right titles and the likes of them. You go ahead and you're relaxed and you know that this investment opportunity that I'm about to take will not ruin me because I have conducted proper legal due diligence. As a matter of fact, many people buy properties without verifying ownership and proper documents, and then they go ahead to realize that they have been scammed. Make sure that this is not your case. Let's move on to point number three. This is underestimating the cost of your investment option. Now let's establish a fact. If you want to buy something online, let's say a cream, something you like, food, you order in something, you're going to factor in the cost of that product and then as well as logistics around it. Could be the shipping fee, could be the logistics, the delivery down to where you are. In some sort of way, this applies to the real estate sector in the sense that when you are investing into any product, you're going to also factor in charges like the legal charges, the infrastructural fee, the development fee, the agency fee, the legal and all those things, just those extra charges that come into making sure that your investment is tight and secure. So most investors just originally ignore this, and this is one mistake that they do, because they end up telling you that, oh, I didn't know, I'm not aware of that. However, if you work with the right professionals, you'd be well aware of all these charges and what they are specifically used for, so you can go ahead and invest with this in mind. We'll move on to the last point for this particular video, and the last point is chasing cheap products, especially in the Abuja real estate space or anywhere as the case may be. Cheap does not always equal genuine products. Just because you have seen a land selling for 1 million naira, 2 million naira, or in some cases 500,000 naira, 800,000 naira, doesn't mean that you should sink in your funds into that particular project, because you do not know the longevity and the genuinity of that particular land. However, this does not also say that when you see products that are priced at a high price point, you should also jump into it. This just tells you that if you're investing into any real estate opportunity, just because it is cheap or overly overpriced, doesn't make them the right products for you. Remember, any investment that you're going into should always answer the questions of why you're investing and also give you that satisfaction of your investment. Some properties are actually cheap because they are in bad locations, they lack proper infrastructure, and of course have legal issues. So be careful whenever you get across or you have a buzz around cheap products that you want to invest your hard-earned money into. Now, with all this said and all this information dished out to you, if you consult the right professionals in the industry, like a good and certified property lawyer, a legally smart realtor, a good and certified broker, all this is your A-game team when you are looking at investing into the real estate sector, amongst many other professionals that would come in along the way. But if you have these key people, they would definitely guide you in the right direction. And if you do this rightly, you definitely not have to worry about all these mistakes encountered when you're investing into the real estate sector. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and drop a comment down there if you have any questions at all. Now, if you're looking at investing into the real estate sector, especially in the city of Abuja, reach out to the numbers showing on your screen and we'll guide you properly to safe, secure, and sustainable real estate investments that would help you to actualize your dream, especially when you're looking at having the full returns on investing into the real estate sector. My name is Obawan Emmanuel John, and I'll definitely see you on my next video. Bye.